Hello there, Gemini. Johnny Alchemy here. Thank you again for joining me on my channel. This is going to be your end of February tarot card reading for 2024. Just as a reminder, this is going to be a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Everything here is to give you some insight or awareness into your own personal lives so that you can make the necessary decisions to create the reality you want for yourself. So let's give this a quick shuffle, etc. Quick cut. Okay, so let's pull out some cards and see what we got going on for you. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about things from the past, as we always do. Okay. So there's something here. We got two major arcanas of the moon, and we also got the strength card. We also have the three of wands right here. So I think here for some of you, there's some progress in the past that you've been trying to make with something. Looking at the strength card especially, there could have been something where there could have been some emotional volatility attached to something in the past, whether it be a person or a situation of some kind. I think here, if there was a reaction to some type of negativity or some type of conflict or disappointment or of any kind, I think here it's really saying, you're trying to make progress forward with that. In the Three of Wands reversed, it's saying, that progress may not be going at the rate that you want or in the timing that you want. Rarely does it ever for any of us, but is saying, that you are working toward that you're working towards your own personal strength, that you're working towards your own understanding. Strength card especially. It's really saying for some of you, you're learning how to empathize with your own situations, how to be very understanding about anything you may be going through in your own personal lives. I always say with the strength card here, this woman, this divine feminine really she doesn't dominate the animal. She learns how to control it in a certain way, to really tame it actually, by being patient with it, by being persistent with it, being understanding, being empathetic, etc. So it's not really a control type of thing, but it's taming this animal, taming it in a way with love. And that animal here, that lion, really talks about, any type of raw emotions, any big reactive emotions that trigger us of any type of way. So I think for some of you, there's something there where you've been trying to do some type of emotional healing of some kind. We also got the moon. So again, it's like I see here in terms of progress and also the moon as well. I think maybe for some of you, there could have been a difficult or uncertain time of how to move forward or how to progress in a certain way. With the moon card, it talks about, really going through a dark period of some kind where there could be confusion, there could be things like fear as well. But here the lesson is this. It's like talking about, again, that moon, that divine feminine energy, as I said before with this strength card. So with that divine feminine, it talks about intuition. So I think here for some of you, there is following your intuition that will guide you through difficult times, through difficult situations or uncertainties of any sort. So I think for some, there's like big life lessons with these two major arcanas here. I think there's definitely a divine feminine energy that is guiding you through a difficult or uncertain time especially. And I think by you practicing empathy, practicing understanding with yourself as you are slowly moving forward, even if it's just a step a day, in the right direction, that's all that matters. That consistency is key, toward this healing process for some of you. So as we move forward from the past, we go into the present moment right here. We got the Three of Pentacles. So right now here it's saying, you really are conserving your energy or resources for yourself. You're not going to try, and you're not really trying to, use any of your resources for anyone external or any external situation to give you your stability or your balance. So here with the Four of Pentacles, I see here you really are trying to conserve it for yourself to go through a certain process. You also have two aces here. Ace of Swords and Ace of Cups. So I think here, again, you really are trying to make progress into starting something new. You're starting to, I think here, especially with the swords and the cups, swords talking about, you are discovering a new truth about yourself. There's a certain victory that is on its way. If anyone resonates with any of that past part, with the past part of the reading, I think here you are on your way to success. But again, that progress is just a little bit slower than you may be expecting with these two cards being in reverse. Same thing can be said with the Ace of Cups right here, talking about new emotional fulfillment. And this one comes right underneath that Strength card. So as I said before, if there is something where you're trying to heal from some type of big raw emotional things from the past or anything like that, there is this new cup of healing, this new cup of emotional fulfillment and rejuvenation waiting for you, as long as you continue to make these little steps day by day to get there. And I didn't even see here this Ace of Swords comes underneath the moon. So they're telling me also in this, if they're going through any uncertainty or any confusing situations, there is going to be a new truth you'll be finding as well. And this new truth will guide you to whatever direction or whatever this truth is meant to guide you to. I think here is kind of saying to trust your intuition, and then you will find a new belief system by going through this journey of uncertainty and facing the darkness and as I said, with that Strength card, with understanding, with patience, with persistence and consistency. And even though it may be scary, it's the fact that, fear will always exist in all of our lives, but it's the fact of what bravery means and courage means, what the Strength card means, bravery and courage. We act in the way, we don't let fear get in the way of what we need to do. We act out despite our fears. And that is what courage, bravery, and strength is in this reading. I think for some of you, I think that's a big truth you're going to find within yourself. You're going to reconnect with your bravery and your strength to face any uncertainty in your life. And that's going to lead you to victory, just as the Ace of Swords represents. Now, as we move forward to the future or things, big themes to think about, yeah, definitely. So you got, as I said, the Moon, Ace of Swords. Now you have also another card of victory right here. You have the Six of Wands in the reverse. So it's talking about a very personal victory for you. It's not going to be something that people know is going on, or maybe people will recognize, about you. It really seems like this is more on a personal level for some of you, but this victory is going to be something on that very deep, personal, private level. And it's also saying, that this victory may be even more impactful than something that is outward external recognition. As I said with that Four of Pentacles, you're conserving your energy for yourself. So this Six of Wands is saying, that you don't need people's validation. You don't need people's validation about who you are, what you want. I think here it's really saying that you are figuring that out on your own, and that's what's going to make it even more deep, more meaningful and deep and impactful on your own journey. We also got the 9 here of Swords in the reverse. So in the future, it really is saying that, that you're going to be releasing a lot of trauma, a lot of pain from the past, a lot of things that may keep you up at night, or you may lose sleep over, etc. There's a lot of healing here for some of you. And as I said, this comes right underneath that Ace of Cups. So this emotional fulfillment is on its way, and it's going to replace things like this. You're going to start to heal from anything in the past that may keep you stuck. 4 of Swords here as well. I think there is really going to be a lot of time for you where you're going to recharge, regenerate, and also giving you time to meditate and also really think things over and process things in your own time. You're going to refine peace. As I said before, with that 9 of Swords reversed, things are going to, a lot of distress or uncomfortable situations or thoughts are going to start to be released, and you're going to find more peace in your life, especially in your sleep, if that's been something that resonates with some of you. But you're going to find peace once more. You're going to find harmony, and you're going to be able to process a lot of things from the past in order to let them go. And speaking of that, we do have these next 3 cards, okay, 2 of them popped out. So these next 3 cards right here, we got more swords, okay, are going to be energies that you are dealing with or have dealt with and now are releasing from your life so that you can experience new things. Oh, we got 4 then, okay. Oh, love to see this for you, okay. So, as I said, with all these swords, you have more swords right here, and finally 1 major arcana, which I will touch upon. So, in terms of what you're releasing, 10 of Swords, you go from the 9 of Swords to the 10 of Swords. Love to see this for you. It's saying the cycle will end. The cycle is on its way out. Whatever is causing you any type of insecurity, doubt, fear, inner criticism, self-sabotage, anything like that. All the pain from the past, you're letting that old version go. You're letting that old situation go so that you can be reborn into something new. 10 being the end of a cycle. So really, I love to see that for you. We also have the 7 of Swords here as well. So really, it's saying, 2 things. It's like, of course, it's, as I said before, you're releasing old pain, anything where especially people have betrayed you, betrayed your trust. If that, God forbid, anyone stole anything from you or lied or deceived you in some type of way. But also number 2, is talking about any types of belief systems. Again, self-sabotage. I think I said that before. That may sabotage you from this healing journey. That may try to keep you safe or make you believe that the world is out to get you, or all these things that ego, when I say ego, I mean fear, that ego may want to try and convince you to keep you limited and safe in order to not be hurt again. And I think for some of you, you're really getting past that. You're understanding, as I saw with that 10 of Swords, that you're willing to let that old person go and let those old fears go. So old belief systems, especially things that keep you limited, are going to be released, and you're going to learn how to forgive. Maybe not necessarily forgive those people, but accept those situations for what it is. And maybe you're going to learn how to forgive yourself in a certain way and let yourself be human. We also got the King of Swords. So this is really telling me, 10 of Swords and King of Swords. It's telling me you're going to learn a lot of, you're going to learn from your past experiences, especially Swords talk about a lot of conflict and pain. So anything especially painful from the past, and you're going to turn them into wisdom. So what's being let go here, again, is ego. The biggest thing here, ego meaning fear. So fear and pain, those are the 2 main things. Because the King of Swords, if in the reverse, that is worst, in the negative connotation, could be someone who's egotistical, someone who thrives on their ego, or just represents the ego alone, So in terms of that, as I said before, it means fear, something that wants to keep you safe, but also very limited, wants to think of thinking that everyone may be out to get you, So I think all of those things are being released from you. Those things are not the reality. And I think some of you already know that. You have the Ace of Swords right in the center of your reading. You know the truth. You know your truth, your own individual truth, that is actually something that helps you, not something that keeps you limited and in a state of survival, if you will. And finally, as I said, I'd love to see that this last card came in, Wheel of Fortune. This really says your fortunes are turning. This is saying the worst is over, the cycle is ending, whatever it is. And you saw this before with that 10 of Swords. The cycle is ending. So I love to see this for you, whoever resonates with this. Any cycles of pain, any cycles of hardship at all are being released, and it's finally over for some of you. So I think that's a wonderful thing. The fact you got all swords toward the end, and there were really all swords here, but you also have, as I said, that Ace of Swords, that 6 of Wands. There's a victory here that is very close to coming to fruition for some of you. And the Ace of Cups, new emotional fulfillment. So these next 3 cards are going to be blessings from the universe. Yep, you are definitely one. You can't make this up. I'll show you in a second. You really cannot. Blessings from the universe that are coming your way that may not have happened yet, but amazing. When I get synchronicities like this, it really just blows my mind. Okay, so one last one. Blessings here for Gemini. What do we have? Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, okay. So first of all, as I said, you had the Ace of Swords, and you also had the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. Blessings here, it's really saying there's a victory. You are going to be victorious in moving on with your life or moving forward with a certain situation that may have caused you disappointment, sorrow, pain, etc. So here, not much to say. I mean, really, there is a victory on its way for you. We also got the Queen of Cups right next to that Ace of Cups too. So really, it's saying for some of you that divine feminine energy that I was talking about, another divine feminine here. This is another card of deep knowing on an emotional level. She is only second to the High Priestess in terms of intuition and deep knowing. So I think for some of you, you're going to get in touch with your emotions. You're going to understand yourself on a very deep level, and you're going to be able to heal and make sense of past pain and transmute it and use alchemy, spiritual alchemy, to turn it into wisdom. Finally, you have the Chariot. You know, it's just, as I said, you're moving forward. You are moving forward. I think for some of you, you're going to be able to make sense of whatever situation in the past you may have been in, and then you're going to be able to move forward from it very, very quickly for some of you. The Chariot talks about moving forward in a very specific direction, and also just forward momentum and movement. So here you are moving forward from the past. You are willing to come to this new truth that's going to guide you, that Ace of Swords right in the middle, and that's what's going to guide you towards your new direction, your new goal, whatever it may be. So Chariot right there. Very lovely reading for some of you, whoever resonates with this. Lots of healing. Last three cards are going to be big themes to think about. Oh, whoa, okay. How many do we got here? 4? 5. Might as well go all 5. All 5 of them jump, so I'll touch upon each real quick. Okay, stop. Okay, first of all, okay. Inward revolution. Love to see this. This is really saying to me that, you know, you're diving in deep. There's a lot of things, as I said here, on a personal level. There's nothing here about external people. This is all about you. So I think here you're doing an inward revolution. You're making big changes about things that are very personal to you. Your emotional levels, things from your past, things in your mind, and you're really starting to shake things up, and you're starting to question things. You're starting to question what's true, what's helping me, what's beneficial, and you're getting rid of the things that aren't. Variance. Here it really says you've seen, very, very different polar opposites of things. I think here for some of you, you know what it's like to be, what it's like when things are bad. And now you're slowly starting to awaken to how things are when things are good. So you know the variance between bad and good in terms of your own personal experiences, and then now you get to actually understand everything in between, and you can kind of put your perspective, put your energy into anything between those two varying degrees, if you will. So you can change your focus, you can change your energy, you can change your vibration and frequency because you know the extremes, and you can put yourself in where you need to be at any current moment. Soul love. Yeah. As I said, healing. I looked toward that Queen of Cups. I looked toward that Ace of Cups right here. There's a lot of love and understanding. I looked toward that Strength card reversed. As I said before, you're empathizing with yourself. You're understanding yourself. You're being patient. That's all soul love right there on a deep level. Insight as well, just like that inward revolution. You're coming to your own truth. As I said with that Ace of Swords as well, you're turning past pain into current wisdom, and you're accepting things for as they are. Finally, I saved this one for last because it's beautiful. Nothing has gone wrong. And very much just like that Wheel of Fortune right here, and just like that yin yang, the symbols are very much the same, and the concepts are both the same. Things are always changing. Things are always moving. The wheel moves, and so does the yin yang. They both transform into the next form. So I think for some of you, you are realizing, that you are accepting things as they are, and you're not looking toward the past as something painful. You're just saying to yourself, it was an experience, and I've learned what I need to learn from it, and there's nothing good or bad about it anymore. So nothing has gone wrong. Maybe things just had to be the way they are, even despite how difficult they were, but they've made you stronger. Strength card. Maybe they made you more wiser, more emotionally understanding as well. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, and now it's going to push you forward in victory. 6 of Wands, Chariot, all of those things. So this is kind of what I see for some of you Gemini out there. I mean, big story of healing and big things to come in terms of victory, healing, and also just getting to know yourself on a much deeper level. So I hope this reading resonated with you. Don't forget to hit that like button if it did. Leave me a comment if you wish. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. I want to say thank you so much to any new or returning viewers. Very much appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. I want to say thank you again, and I will see you next video. Goodbye.